Welcome to this demo. First we need to configure the hub in order to connect to the bulbs. So here we'll try to commission the hub. On the mobile application, when we try to discover the hubs, we see a list of available Genius hubs. Connect to them, and we need to provide the Wi-Fi access credentials for the hub to be able to connect to the Wi-Fi. So here we have to select the Wi-Fi network and provide the password. At this point, the hub tries to connect to the Wi-Fi, which is indicated by the green LED blinking. Once it is connected, the LED will be stable, and then it tries to connect to the cloud, which when stable will be indicated by a blue LED blink. Yeah, so now the hub is commissioned. The app now retrieves its IP from the cloud, which should happen in about another 10 seconds. So yeah, here we have now commissioned the hub successfully. Now let's add the bulbs. Let me turn on the bulbs. The sequence that you see here is what comes on when the bulb is not commissioned or paired. Now let's try to add a bulb. So you see that once the scan is done, the available bulbs are shown. If you want to identify which bulb is which ID, you have to press this button, which is the self-identify button. This is the other bulb. So this is helpful in naming it correctly when you know which bulb is in which room. So now we've added one bulb, give it a name, add it to a room, and save. Now we will try to add another bulb. So this is the other bulb, which is commissioned. Now the indication is the green LED blink. So both the bulbs have been added to living room, and now you will see the controls. We'll be able to color play both the bulbs together. So what I'm showing now is the color play feature, where we have a color palette, and by swiping across the color palette you can make each of the colors appear on the bulb, and individually also each of the bulbs can be controlled. That's bulb 2, bulb 1, sorry, and this will be bulb 2. So now let's look at some preset scenes. So we have a number of preset scenes like morning, calm, work, daylight, etc. So we can see each of them being applied on the group now. This is the morning calm preset scene. It changes to the next color after about 30 seconds. It has a sequence of about 3 colors. This is the work preset, daylight, wellness, yoga preset, which keeps changing colors instantaneously. Now we'll look at my scene. We'll create a new scene. Choose a color from the color palette. Multiple colors can be chosen, up to 4 colors. Choose an icon, give a name. Now the speed here is the speed with which the transition should happen between colors. So we have different speeds here: slow, medium, fast, super fast, and strobe. We'll choose strobe, and this button here shows a preview of the scene, which when pressed it shows the colors that we've chosen just to preview, and we can save the scene. So any saved scene can be applied by choosing the scene here. So we can also disable the scene after we've played it by choosing any color play or dim function. We can set presets for any of the scenes available, preset play time. So click on the icon and you'll see an edit button. Choose the time that you want to set a play time to and save it. So that will turn on the bulb automatically at the enabled time 10:2 to 10:3, and it will turn off automatically at the end time. This can be applied even for sun alarm. Sun alarm is a feature which when enabled to set at a particular time, the light turns on with a color which is equivalent of the light intensity of external sunlight. So now the play time set for preset scene has come on, which we had set for 10:2 to 10:3. We'll just turn that off and we'll set sun alarm